Facebook parent Meta threatening to remove all news from its site if Congress passes a law allowing news organizations to bargain with tech companies for compensation.
That's right, negotiate. Meta furiously adding, quote, put simply, the government creating a cartel-like entity which requires one private company to subsidize other private entities is a terrible precedent for all American businesses, they write.
Fox & Friends weekend co-host and deep thinker Will Cain is here to put it all in perspective. Will, how significant is this?
Oh, it's incredibly significant. It's allowing, essentially, a monopoly in the news industry of all of our traditional news entities to then go into Facebook and say, you have to carry us, and here's what you have to pay us. Right. And, Brian, like in any type of this would be an antitrust exemption. So in any type of monopoly situation, what you do is you control the outlet and you crowd out the upstarts. Now this is why, this is why it's important. I think some of the most important journalism done, certainly over the last year, and I would argue over the last 5 to 10 years, has been independent citizen journalism. Mm-hmm. Where did Elon Musk give the Twitter files? He gave it to an independent journalist at Substack, and Matt Taibbi, and now to another independent journalist in Substack, Bari Weiss. If you allow the New York Times and the Washington Post and the LA Times and CNN to all dictate who gets exposure and at what price, they have now control over the how loud the voices can be. Mm-hmm. They can be the loudest voices. They can choose, and nobody's been more censorious. No one's chosen to embrace censorship more than media companies in the last year or two. Mm-hmm. We know that. They've actually loved it. The legacy media companies, because it allows them to crowd out those that would look to compete. This just formalizes it into law.
But also, Will, essentially, these online aggregators take stuff we do and other people do, independent journalists, take the stuff that our product, our content, and put it up there for free. Whereas people go and they click around on these aggregators, hey, I'm going to look at that news. Obviously, all the media companies have got a financial interest in it. So it's great for all the media companies and writers because then Facebook, which is gigantically rich, has to share some of the cash.
Yeah, but Steve, so the relationship between, you said all of us, anybody that creates content, right, and the distributor, Facebook. And look, I'm not here to defend Facebook or even their business model, but I understand that the relationship is a voluntary one. We put our content on their platforms because we want exposure to their audience. And then we can reap some advertising revenue if we want. And look, do I think it's great? Do I think it's a great business model? Do I think it produces the best journalism in all cases? No, I do not. But I don't think the answer to that, you know how long Congress has wanted to control the media? How often have the Democratic Party tried to pass the fairness doctrine, so that they could control the evening out of left and right voices on talk radio? You don't think that if Congress now gets to help coalesce this monopoly, they're going to help determine who's a part of the cartel, who gets in and who doesn't? I'm telling you right now, it will shut down citizen journalism. It'll shut down small business. And by the way, it has the ability to help foreign powers. I mean, some Chinese media company can't come in and be a part of this cartel, even surreptitiously through the New York Times or the LA Times. I don't like this, Steve. I don't like this at all.
Will, thank you so much. Great to see you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.